Béatrice
Oui.
Hébert. Bonjour Béatrice.
Bonjour Néla, comment allez-vous?
Ça va très bien, merci. Et de votre côté, ça va bien?
Ça va très bien, merci beaucoup de m'avoir aujourd'hui.
C'est un plaisir et je pense que les auditeurs ont eu la joie de vous rencontrer l'année dernière quand vous aviez publié votre premier livre, The Secret Diaries of Inspirational Women, c'est bien ça?
Oui, c'est ça, oui. Merci beaucoup et j'ai beaucoup aimé danser le cigare dans le studio après.
Ah ben oui, c'est vrai. Et là, aujourd'hui, nous sommes au téléphone et vous allez nous parler d'autre chose, quelque chose de très, très valable. Hein?
Oui, quelque chose très près de mon cœur.
Très près de... You would like to talk in English because you have to present that subject according to all the details.
Si ça vous dérange pas, j'aimerais beaucoup. Donc,
pas du tout.
Le projet D'accord, merci beaucoup. Donc, le projet or the project is called A Spoonful of Gratitude. And it's a project that I started early this year because I felt that I really wanted to bring more than just a concept of gratitude in our community. I really wanted people to come together on a day and stop and acknowledge the people they have in their lives while they still have an opportunity. And of course, you know, creating something like that, I thought the best way to do it was to create over food. And, you know, all us Mauritians, we love our food. And so we're kicking off this project on May the 7th in Brunswick, not far from where you guys are. And we're going to invite people from all walks of life to bring along a beautiful dish, maybe an heirloom recipe that's been passed down from their grandma or grandfather or family or something they invented. Bring a dish, bring a recipe, and bring a story of gratitude to the feast. We're going to have 200 people there. And all these recipes are going to be photographed and they are going to be, stories will be recorded to become a book. So this will be my second book and it's going to be the same name, A Spoonful of Gratitude. And the proceeds from the feast and the cookbook is going to go to a charity close to my heart. I really thought about those people that are most vulnerable in community with children. And so there's a great charity in Broome called Feed the Little Children. And they provide food, they cook and deliver food to young Indigenous kids, mainly from single-parent families. And having been a single mum myself for over 10 years, I know how hard things can be sometimes. And they provide food and they're going to be teaching them on how to cook. So there's about 100 families there that really there's a lack of food and these kids go out and they steal food and they end up in jail and just because they're hungry. And so, you know, the money from the cookbooks and the feast is going to go to feed the little children.
And tell me, Beatrice, when will the feast happen?
The feast is happening very shortly in 7 days. So May the 7th, the first Sunday of May, which is not Mother's Day, May the 7th from 11 o'clock until 4 o'clock at 33 Saxon Street in Brunswick. And we're going to have live music and dance and beautiful food and photographers and chefs and people from all walks of life coming to share food and conversation with us on the day.
Very well. And where in Brunswick, you said? Can you give the address again for our listeners who would like to come?
Yes, of course. It is 33 Saxon Street in Brunswick. On May the 7th, it's Sunday. We kick it off at 11 o'clock with music, art, and we sit down at the feast from about 12 o'clock and lots of other surprises on the day.
Yeah, and you'll have the chef who will be there explaining about the menus and the recipes and all that?
Yes, so we actually will have dedicated people who are going to talk to everyone who's cooked a dish. So for me, my hope is people, let's say you come along and you bring family and friends. So you're grateful for those friends. You bring enough food for 4 or 5 people. That's all going to go on a big feast table that's going to be photographed. And we're going to speak to you, the chef or the budding cook, about what you created, what's special about it, where it came from, you know, who prepared it the first time for you. And we're going to capture the stories on the day as well. And they're the stories that are going to go into the cookbook. And that's going to get published later on this year.
And I think, Beatrice, it's a good idea that families should come with their children because, you know, we live in a country where food is really... There's plenty of food, and sometimes children don't realize that there are so many who don't have any food.
Absolutely, and in Australia, and that's why we really wanted to pick a charity in Australia. I think it's hard to think that in such a lucky country there are still kids in this country right now tonight that may go and steal food or not have food. And to me, that was really moving. And I think it gives hope as well. Like, you know, we're right on the opposite side of Australia. For those kids to know that, you know, a bunch of people have come together and are going to create this cookbook and come together in gratitude and raise money. And, you know, we're asking people to donate whatever they can on the day. The feast is actually free, but I'm asking everyone, if they can, to give a donation. For example, a $20 donation will actually provide 5 meals to one child per week. You know, and we know that $20 can go really quickly. So, you know, as little as much as people want to donate on the day will be greatly appreciated as well.
Yes, and Beatrice, just for the people who are coming on the day, I mean, what kind of cuisine would they be expecting?
Look, anything from entrees, main courses and desserts. We've got a lovely lady who's creating this great wartime recipe that her nanny gave her 55 years ago on her wedding day. That's a sweet. We've got a lovely Moroccan lady that's creating a beautiful Moroccan salad. We've got I've got one lady who's all her kids have become, you know, vegans and vegetarians. She's creating a vegan bolognese. We've got everything from roasts and soups and really multicultural, right? So that's really key. We really want to capture the diversity of Australia, and that's kind of why I wanted to talk to you guys, because that's what this radio station does. So really capture, you know, all different nationalities, all different types of food, you know, curries and satay and, you know, whatever, you know, the face of Australia really is what we're really wanting to capture in that cookbook. So we're open to receive what is brought on the day. And, you know, and we don't really know what's going to happen on the day. So I'm really excited to see what people will come up with as well. I only know a few, but some people are keeping it really close to their heart and going to just bring it on the day.
Thank you. Yeah, very good idea. Thank you, Beatrice, for sharing that organization that you've put together, and then we'll be very happy to, when your book will be ready, you will come and talk to us again.
Absolutely. And if any of your listeners want to join us, you can find out all the information on our website, www.aspoonfulofgratitude.com.au. We have a Facebook page, and you can book your tickets on the website, so we know that you're coming, so we have chairs and cutlery and everything else for you. So that would be really fantastic. Merci Jacques, merci Nella.
Merci d'avoir été avec nous cet après-midi. Au revoir et plein succès pour le 7 mai.
Merci beaucoup. À la prochaine.
À la prochaine. C'était donc Béatrice Imbert qui nous parlait de Feed the Children.